Hello, and welcome back to more Death and Taxes. So when we left off, we were on day 23. And finally the world seems to be getting fixed by what we are doing. Although fate seems to be losing interest in what's going on.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
I don't understand. Clicking on what?
On all the things you see scrolling by before your eyes. Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud.
Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
That was meta. Alright. Yeah, so Fate seems to... Oh, he's in a different office today. He seems to be getting bored with his job, just as I'm getting into the groove of mine. Yeah. Only thing that's struggling really seems to be world health, but even that's improved dramatically from where we began. And looks like this may be our last week. Let's see here. Aquaculturist. Okay. Aquaculturist finds a new approach to seaweed farming, which proves useful in regenerating dying coral reefs. That's somebody we kept alive, I believe. Titus' last testament states, all assets of their estate to be auctioned off, invested into diverse selection of firms and NGOs. And Will superstar racer Miguel Saul brings home another trophy for Cosmopolis City. Okay. Alright, what does Death have for us today? Or not Death, Fate. My modest excuse is grim. Right. The situation is that everything got all jumbled up in your fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes? Because you are, you know, a skeleton. Go with the flow. Fate's finally putting some faith in me. Spin our fidget spinner a little. Alright, let's just tuck everyone in order. Got a nice groove and music today too, to go with the fact that things have been on an uptick. Alright. Eric loves gazing deep into the eyes of people. They just can't... Wait. Do I have absolutely no coda? Huh. I'm allowed to keep everyone alive. Huh. They just can't, into the eyes of people, they just can't enough of what they see in there. I feel like there should be a get in there. Usually pupils, corneas, and retinas, and all the rest. Sometimes they imagine they can see into the very soul of a person. Sometimes they just see eye damage they need to work on. Live. Although I may be biased, because I have an eye in my retina, or an eye in my retina, a hole in my retina, or a tear or something. I forget exactly how the doctor worded it. But there's my retina's not together, like most of me. Yusuf mostly stays at home raising their kids after the death of their spouse. Ooh, it's been a rough going, both mentally and physically, but they're making do thanks to the support of a network of friends and family. Let's keep them alive. Arcadeus? Arcadeus lives the life of country musician, always bragging about having blue denim jeans, a red truck, always bragging about having blue denim jeans, a red truck, and closeness to the earth. Still, an oddly large amount of their time is spent with the Scarecrow. They like drinking cheap, watery beer. I see no reason that they should die. Uhuru? Uhuru decided to dedicate their life to taking care of their home and 2 children. Hold on a second. Okay, turning up and down the volume on my headphones doesn't affect things. I decided to dedicate... Ooh, excuse me. Burp snuck up. Just before this, I chugged down a big old mocha. Their life to taking care of their home and 2 children. Their partner is the sole breadwinner of the family, and although their kids are getting more independent, Uru has no intention of returning to work. Again, I don't see a reason that they should die. Vladimir's has made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. Though this act of self-referential rebellion, they have actually grown very popular according to the current climate. So, they're just like an internet entertainer? Honestly, it sounds fun. No reason they should die. Liliani, a professor at Cosmopolis Central University, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since it's already known that goldfish have decent memory, they advocate banning small fish bowls. Connie dropped out of high school to become a film star. After years of attempts, they've only managed to land 1 role in a rather embarrassing commercial. Turns out the competition for being an actor is vast. You'll get there. Miguel has always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. Well, maybe they'll get the bees soon. Oh yeah, they were probably the one mentioned on here. After a long and exciting life of adventure, Catalina finally decided to settle down and peruse this newfangled thing called live streaming. On Jiggle.tv, they've amassed a small but dedicated following due to their charming personality and infectious laughing. Well, they should definitely die, obviously. No. Alright. I don't think I want to kill anyone here. I hope this doesn't horribly backfire. It turns out all these people just give nothing but negatives to everything. Fidget spinner. Yeah. Alright. Fucking love these things. I have one, but I dropped it down underneath my desk and haven't picked it up yet. Because my desk has like a thing underneath it that holds my computer. So it's hard to reach under there. Alright. Yeah, we'll just mark... Oh, you know what? I haven't been checking the individual things. You know what? We'll stack it all here and we'll look. So far, the only thing being hurt is economy, and that's totally okay, because the economy's doing totally fine. Oh! World peace has gone up dramatically. Uh-oh. Environment went down. Oh, the beekeeper. Oh, okay, maybe it's because he's a race car driver. So, I mean, world peace and health went up, and I think those are what are most important right now. Environment's a little down, and economy's been doing good our entire fucking game. I think it can take a hit. So let's see here. This guy was The eye doctor. I'm assuming he's gonna raise health. Yeah. This one was the one raising their kids with the support network. Economy and peace. This one did environment and economy. Yeah, that's the country person. Taking care of their home, 2 children. I imagine they're gonna hurt economy. Yeah, but help world peace. This guy hurt economy. Oh, the terrible everything guy. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But of course he makes people happy and somehow helps the environment. Life studying well-being of aquarium fish. Probably gonna help environment. Yep, environment and world peace. Dropped out of high school to become a film star. They're probably gonna hurt economy. Oh, help economy, hurt environment. Huh. And then the race car driver hurt the environment, didn't he? This is him, right? Yeah. Yeah, hurt the environment, helped the economy. So I guess he'll never become a beekeeper. Live stream is probably gonna help world peace, but harmed the environment. Okay. I think we had a good productive day today. Spin. Hold on. Cactus. I think today went good. Let's see what Fate has to say.
Oh my. Enough. I have grown tired of this insolence. You have demonstrated your refusal to follow set policy.
What do you mean? You said I could do whatever I wanted.
I am thus forced to terminate your contract with the Office of Death, effective immediately.
But you didn't give me a quota!
You realize this means terminating your existence. Because what else would you do?
What?
It saddens me to have wasted precious resources on summoning such a disappointment. Hopefully the next spawn will have some merit. Goodbye.
It deleted my save? No! No! We were so close to the end! Ah! Oh! No! He didn't tell me what I had to do! Fate, you asshole! I'll just go with the flow, do whatever you want. No quota today. How dare you not kill anybody? How... I can't believe it. We... I just... I guess new game, huh? Fate, Keeper of Water. Looks like a lemons, skull, eyes, some kind of fire, and maybe mint.
Excuse me, sir.
I guess take two.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number... 7? 7. I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Can I be Fate?
Another ironic one. Great. No, you may call yourself the Grim Reaper, as that is what you are. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Yeah.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Alright, whatever you say, boss.
Delightful. I appreciate solid work ethics and a dedication to the craft. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Whatever, let's get this over with.
If you want to work here, you will have to change the attitude.
Well, I'm sorry. I had a
Follow
great
me.
attitude in the
I will
last
show you
reality.
Your workplace.
And then you killed me.
One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Of course. Alright. Nothing on the phone. God, my desk is so empty. Here are the files of humans who are in life-threatening situations in your domain. I'm granting you your time to settle in, so no difficult rules request. 1 human has to die. Alright. Born in the countryside, but moved to the big city. Excuse me, to go to the university. They like rock concerts and bars, although their visits have fallen due to having substance abuse issues in the past. They are trying to find a cure for chicken flu. Or, Kalma has been into robotics ever since their parents gifted them a mechanical and construction set for their 7th birthday. They used to work at Space Exploration Agency, designing robot rovers to be sent to other planets. They're an avid fan of violent action films. She has absolutely nothing negative on her mark. He has a substance abuse history and still goes to bars regularly. I'm sure the chicken flu could do with curing, but if I had to kill one of the two, it'd be him. God, I'm upset to be set back to ground zero.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Okay, I guess.
Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase.
God, what a flip. Ah.
Remember, lives are on the line.
It was such an anticlimactic end, too. That's, I think, what's getting me. He just like, yep, you're done, and then back to the menu. Not even a cutscene.
Exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
There are only two options.
Indeed. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
Nope, I'm ready for anything.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work. A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Okay. Did I get pay?
What ho,
I did not.
customer! Welcome to quarter
Gotta
of
get
the
that as soon
Mortimer's
as
Plunder
possible.
Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
The Mortimer? An honor to meet such a legend.
Aye, 'tis me, terror of the waves. I may have grown most humble with age, but tales of my thunderous exploits will live forever.
Cool.
Aye, the Emporium brims with plunder. I plundered myself. Browse at your will.
Alright. I'll move on. Can't use my mirror yet. Alright. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are some rules for the day. Follow them, you'll be okay. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Biochemist dies in fire at work. Is chicken flu ever finding a vaccine? Oh god, is that how the super influenza forms? Oh no. You must see this video of a laughing man dressed in as Indiana Jones stealing raw chicken from the store. Intense debate ensues as Fire-Lance engineer unveils custom-designed combat robots with extensive weapon enchantments. See, these all happened so long ago, I don't remember the outcomes of the choices or even what choices I made. Alright, here's our three choices for the day. Andreas is traumatized veteran. That should be a traumatized veteran of the Marisola Peninsula conflict. Now living in the streets, they are very good with animals and a staunch vegetarian. Even while being in the rough. Sometimes one has just seen too much suffering and death. Yeah, one with engineering background. So he can live. Zara considers masonry a formidable art, a mixture of intricate design and impressive monumentality. They're convinced that Cosmopolis needs to construct a proper city wall again. Rafiqua is very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out a new experimental way of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with their dog. She's the only one. Well, is this engineering? Masonry's engineering, right? I think renewable energy is more important than a wall. And I think Mason Does Mason count as engineer? I'm actually gonna even go so far as to Google search this real fast. Is masonry an engineering position? It's structural engineering. I'm gonna be very mad if marking Hertz die doesn't count.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
Eh.
You do not seem to be enjoying yourself. No matter. It will pick up. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Maybe? I don't really know.
Everything looks in order, as far as I can tell. And it is my job to tell these things.
Okay, that is an engineer.
Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Sounds great.
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. Rest well. You will need it.
Have I been paid yet? No. Oop, overshot it. Yeah, so we'll go through this first week again, I suppose. That's what this video is gonna be. New day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now. Just in case, here's another simple one. No special requests today. Try and follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles. 2 humans have to die, 2 out of 4. Collapse of under construction city wall leaves many injured. Overseer dead. Project cancelled. A unique development in wind turbine design found. Increases energy production while lowering cost. Alright. That was probably good for economy and environment, honestly. Syria... hang on, let me tuck them all sort of like that. Let's push this thing as back as feels reasonable. Alright. Karia is still 29, but already a hotshot lawyer. They're most famous for winning a case and getting the victim's family to pay damages to a drunk driver who killed their son. They will always find a loophole that presents the case very convincingly. They are probably on the end of dead. Yeah, 2 must die. Repairing bicycles is Paltiera's life. They own a bicycle shop designing custom bicycles and pimping up old rides. Experimental brake modifications and neon light installations are his specialty. I think I remember this. This dude. Oh, it's 5, not 4. I don't get what I did wrong that day. He said go with the flow. He didn't give me a kill count. So I'm still a little caught up on that. 40 years, Terry wrote a charming, fantastical novel for youth and adults alike, up until their health began to deteriorate. They still try and write every day, but the process keeps getting more difficult. They've also made substantial donations to many health research trusts. We'll put him up on live. Leo, so right now these are the 2 I have for death. The ones on the right. Leo has been in politics for 40 years, and in that time they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling rules in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of retail agencies. Possible bribes help relaxing real estate laws, which could lead to an economic crash. Versus, oops. Repair, making experimental bike brakes. Columbia is a distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columbia is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Stop clicking that. Actually, I just realized, am I allowed to put... I can put my fax machine in a drawer. So 2 humans have to die. 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 And the rest are live. And what if I... I wonder what effect that will have on the flow of the game. If any. Alright. Fate.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Fine, more or less.
Good. One has to focus on their tasks and avoid needless emotionality. It helps maintain composure in our stressful line of work. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Lady Poddington. Okay, Grim, about your payment, which I may have forgotten about earlier.
Am I getting back pay for the missing days?
Of course. We take our worker satisfaction levels very seriously. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy. Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
Alright, so I gotta mark the exact number that they request.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total, even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Okay, so the primary task is always the number, but I can ignore the specifics of who he wants me to take out.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
So I am allowed to ignore the secondary tasks. That's good to know.
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
I can't afford that. What were the robes last time like? Did I ever buy the cape clothing? We'll worry about clothing later. Let's save our money this time. It's for some of the good equipment like the snow globe. Alright. Back to the grind. Oh man, I don't have my calendar this time. Oh yeah. I love having these coins. I like the idea of having a million little coins rather than the one piggy bank. And now I won't have to buy the golden coin if I want to have something to flip. All survived in plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilot. So I wonder if he would have been the only one to die if I marked him for death. Local politician dead after being struck by car. Police have not yet ruled out deliberate hit. Alright, you stop doing that. Beloved author publishes new novel titled The Dance Macabre. Says it could be their last. Teen dies in a freak bicycle accident due to brake malfunction. Yeah, and that's why I might have wanted to kill that guy. Cruel irony, hotshot lawyer Claire Lopez dead in a hit-and-run accident caused by same drunk driver they helped save. Well deserved. Grim, have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours, apparently to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. 3 must die. Alright. See, if this was real me, I would then fold it over, the folded part back behind it so that I could see just the thing that I need to read. Oh, I got a tickle in my nose. Alright. Stack up our papers. Oh my god. I think I might have a slight bloody nose and that's what's causing the tickle. So. Construction is the lifeblood of any advanced civilization. High-rises strewn across the horizon, truly a glorious sight. But we can do better. That's what Natsuma thinks. At least lately they've started researching more ecological sound architecture. What some might call archaeologies? So hang on, there's 4, so 5. So 2 are allowed to live. So the 2 that live are going on the side of my phone. We're not fighting over who dies, we're fighting over who lives. Born to migrant parents, Kathy was... And actually, hold on. Just to make sure. If they're dying, they're gonna go on the right side of the paper. Born to migrant parents, Kathy was expected to go far, but never became a real doctor. They toil long hours at the local hospital, trying to remind themselves that they do love their job, while not being gentle with their needles around older patients who accidentally touch their butt. When not at work, Kathy lounges at their tiny studio apartment doing laundry, sleeping, and eating takeout. Currently they live just because there's no real competition. Jafar is a mediocre crane operator. They make a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and gets abusive towards their significant other and children if they get angry and intoxicated. He dies, no question. Wilton is a very proficient logistics coordinator. Their nickname at work is Smooth Operator. They also apply these skills to making 2 separate secret families. He dies. When a young Hakan was a driver of both ambulances and fuel trucks for the military. Now they drive a streetcar all across Cosmopolis City and have driven it for almost 3 decades. In their spare time, they watch a lot of television and solve all sorts of crossword puzzles. Grim, I'm watching you. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. Making sure I'm reading the documents and not just selecting random. Alright. So there's my livers. And my dyers. Wait a second. How did I... Someone accidentally activated the fax machine, even though it's in a drawer.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance. I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper. If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities. Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Alright. Let's see what's for sale. I really want that calendar.
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Oh god, what costumes did this give? I don't remember. Well, for now let's not buy any of it. I'm holding out for snow globe, lamp, and calendar. And fidget spinner. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement. Hold on. I'm gonna keep this down here with the coins. These two had no idea they were married to the same person until funeral dispute. Nurse breaks neck after slipping on bedpan, left lying in front of a stairwell. Eugh. Archaeologist still science fiction. Archaeologies? I feel like I'm reading that wrong. Still science fiction, a dream of the future. But we may be getting closer with every passing day. Drunken crane operator tips crane into sea. CEO of the Wat social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Oh, I think that's where the cheese ultimately ends up. Good, you are paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare any human with a science background. Alright. Die. Live. No, wait. Die. Live. Jesus, Brian. You know what? Let's bring that back out. Come on. No, stop. I know I can. God. Okay, I'm happy with. Hang on. That being there. Let's pull out the book to be the death side reminder. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. So. Lillian Hale. Oh, scientists. Spare any humans with a science background. I'm just not gonna read further. Archaeology, that's debatable if it's science. I consider it science, but. Retired. Geneticist, that's science for sure. Inventor. Scam artist. Who is this person? No, a nobody. You know what? I should read these because maybe it says that they're that scientist, but who knows? Climate scientist. Lillian hails from a small village on the coast where they spent their early years studying ichthyology. This later inspired them to turn their attention towards global matters, to the multitudinous interlaced networks that make up our planet. So let's say they're alive. Legitimate research or greedy Tomb Raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to noted archaeologists. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Ferrodin region. Maybe live. 2 humans need to die, so we'll see. Retired. For nearly 50 years, Hector produced and hosted a series of fun educational television shows that revolved around being nice to people and making the world a better place. They won numerous awards and were honored for their many good deeds. Maybe die. I want to keep them alive, but they're also 84. Naja, I like to think that the reason the Queen of England is still alive, hopefully she doesn't die before this goes live. Ooh. Sorry, I just realized my chat's been active. Renewable. Oh, you guys were commenting on the earlier bit. Windmills are non-recyclable. That is true. The material windmills are made from is not recyclable. Naja is secretly researching the genetical combining of plants and animals. In addition to mammals capable of photosynthesis and sunflowers with ears, they also dream of pet hedgehog with an actual head instead of spines. So far, the research has been costly, but they believe it's for a greater good. Their colleagues are on high alert. So, let's keep them alive. Because they're scientists. Hang on, excuse me for a moment. Sorry, I got pulled away for a moment. Garrett Galt, inventor scammers. Who's this person? A nobody, and a vain and arrogant. They promised numerous grand inventions, all of which failed. Blinded by arrogance, they refused to learn the lesson and continue this path, ultimately leading to the ruin of several businesses and death of a number of people. They might... I don't know if they count as scientists. Venture capitalist. Gideon's had great success with investing into the technology sector, especially during the wave of startups. They seem to have a sense of picking out firms with high growth potential. Lately, they've looked into the gaming industry, trying to find anything that catches their eye. So this is a guy I think is going to be one of my 2 that I end. I don't know. This guy definitely doesn't count as scientist. This guy I think does. I'm gonna end this one. I hope that he doesn't count his science background. Hang on. So I want. There we go. So now I have all the lives lined up. I hope I did the right thing. I hope I'm not just repeating the cycle I did last time. Alright.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to enjoy it. I think that's true.
Ah, I told you one would get used to it. At least, I hope I told you. Corporate motivation and all that. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Not really. Is there another way?
Perhaps No, never mind. I have not found a way around the tradition. And I have been here a long time.
He seems to have theories.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
I'm not happy about the situation, no.
Yet you have no opportunity to elicit a change. It may sound unfair, but it is not. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
What is the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system?
Oh, not at all.
You don't sound too sure about that.
I am, quite so.
Is it predetermined? What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable. The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions.
I interpret this as every human's constantly hurtling towards death, and we're not actually picking who we kill, but we're picking who we save. That's what I think it is. And so, like, if we weren't here at all these people would die, and we're preventing their death in some means.
Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it. Anything else?
Not really.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Alright. What's for sale?
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
I don't recognize that eye. Huh. Anapu, god of the dead, mummification, embalming and the afterlife, cemeteries and tombs, and protractor of the underworld. This hound really gets around, and grants you a stunningly canine visage. I want that calendar. I forgot I had to buy the
We
mirror.
scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals' work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations. And all the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Alright, and let's get that mirror.
Oh, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. I, a proper beauty.
Alright, and let's move on. So now we can look in the mirror.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
That's exactly the question, ain't it?
What are you?
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray. If only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
What does what feel? I don't understand.
You know, dying. You do remember, right? Be seeing you, Reaver. It's a grim world out there.
Yes, I do still have the crazy outfit if I want to switch to that eventually. So, let's just stick with Bonehead, just another job. Alright, let's go to the Grim offices. Yep, so we'll go into our performance review. Historians warn artifact looting on the rise, especially in formerly war-torn Fardaean. We have to do something about the looting that's re-escalated the conflict. There may be hope for our planet yet. Scientists on the verge of breakthrough that may help with dwindling fish population. I've seen some stuff recently, that's actually a huge problem. The fishing industry may wipe out the world's fish population by, I think they said like 2040 or 2030. I think it was 2040. But that's terrifying to think that or they're fishing that quickly. Also, fish is full of plastic and mercury. Don't eat fish. It's actually, like, got a lot of bad shit in it from all the garbage we've dumped in the ocean. Miniature fast-breeding hedgehog with poisonous spines are eating everything. Oh no! Investors find self-ensnared in sunk cost fallacy. Keeps pumping funds into experimental art game that doesn't seem to get finished. Oh. Investor drowns in the first attempt to start the construction of an underwater city. I think that's the scam artist. City mourns loss as stomach cancer claims life of beloved television personality. Our small town prodigy moves to the city. We say reach for the stars. Scientists very close to figuring out how to counter dangerous pathogen. Will axolotls finally provide the solution to regenerating regeneration the medical community is searching for? Today's report, construction flaws being hidden, a troubling trend on the rise. Come on, book, get out from up there. Alright. Morning, Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job does have its harsh moments. Today's that day. A total of 6 have to die. At least 2 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Any humans with medical background have to die. So they want to create the plague. The flu, whatever it is. There's some reason that flu needs to break out. That's what I'm reading this as. The super influenza. So I subscribe to the idea that everything happens for a reason, not in the way that there's some grand fate or plan, but that every negative occurrence that's ever occurred in history has led to something good afterward. So, I'm gonna trust fate and allow... I only have to follow the 6 humans have to die rule, though. We'll see about it. Alida is the type of scientist, teacher, communicator. I'm only gonna follow the 6 humans have to die rule and see what happens. The type of science teacher, communicator who enjoys having their pupils do diverse array of experiments, some more explosive than others. No need to worry, they adhere to safety regulations, mostly. 6 humans. That's all that matters. So right now, we'll put her on the die list until someone worse comes along. After a long and exciting life of adventure, Catalina finally decided to settle down and pursue this newfangled thing called live streaming. Oh. Oh. Huh. Well, they're on die for now. Yushara became a trauma surgeon to help people, and because the job is intense. As they've gotten older, they have started researching into possible avenues of regeneration and limb regrowth. When not at work, they enjoy walking their dog and reading graphic novels. Currently, they're marked for death. Just because I need to kill 6. For the past 15 years, Ye has spent every day working in a windowless concrete bunker, testing various vaccines in order to eradicate some of the deadliest diseases in the world. During their off time, they enjoy lengthy bike rides. From all the available activities, Zagamont only likes only likes watching TV, playing computer games, and drinking beer and eating pizza, without ever live streaming it at all. Well, it's funny that I got these two at the same time. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Christina has worked in real estate for 20 years. Got a nice house? They'll sell it. Got a crooked house? They'll sell that too. Even fetching high prices. Some deficiencies must be concealed, of course. But money is money, right? So sorry, now I've hit the mandatory 6. Annabella has devoted themselves to becoming a an astrophysicist and astronaut. With the two things are somewhat related. They also enjoy painting, mostly nudes, computer programming, and volleyball. That saved the disease tester. Ellie talks a lot and really fast. When not eating tasty fried chicken, they have a tendency to start singing all of a sudden, mostly at wildly inappropriate moments. They work as a screenwriter for TV, just published a children's book, and are a member of a podcast about bad films. At least 2 humans aged 35 or younger. I might be meeting that, actually. Yeah, I'm already meeting that one, so I'm actually gonna get a bonus from that. I think I'm gonna try and save someone else. Size. Alright. I'm following some of Fate's orders. He said 6 must die, and I'm agreeing to that. A total of 6 humans have to die. Those 6 are all gonna die. Let's mark the deaths first. Let's see what he has to say. I didn't obey all of his orders.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
There's a lot to do, but I worked it all out.
Good, good. We have to do what is necessary, even if we do not fully understand why. Let us hope these days do not continue.
I only have to follow the exact
Any
number
idea
of
what
deaths.
happened?
Some sort of medical calamity, like an epidemic.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Alright. We've sort of done these conversations. I don't think doing them again makes a difference.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
Oh, I can't afford it. Damn. What do you guys think? Should I visit the bar and go through those dialogues again? Yes? No? I'll move forward. Maybe? What's chat say? No? Alright. Let's just move on. Oh, you know what? Hold on, you guys are saying yes? Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do that dialogue again. Sorry if there's a bit of a delay between me reacting to you, because there's the lag in the stream and all that. The difference between you and me. Alright, let's talk to the bartender.
Whoa, hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to...
Why is she so quiet?
Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void.
She sounds really quiet for some reason to me. Huh.
Sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. Maybe you just dapper like the River Acheron. The outfit screams vintage. So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Feels pretty good to be alive in a sense, even though I am repeating things.
Brighter side of undeath, eh? I'm sure you never thought this was how you'll end up. Sometimes these are the cards we are dealt. Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple. All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
I love quizzes.
Right, the gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you react. I usually do 4 questions, and nothing else to it. Here we go. Prepare for question number 1.
When both these are up on, when both this and the originals are already on YouTube. When this gets on YouTube, you'll be able to compare the results.
On a stroll around the local forest, happen upon an unfamiliar animal. Their leg is trapped in a devious trap and is bleeding profusely. The beast will likely not survive for long. How will you react?
Berate the animal for being dumb and getting trapped? That's fucking awful. Draw your scythe and swiftly slay the beast. It's gonna die either way.
Time for question number 2. You see a turtle laying on its back, belly baking in the scorching sun. It beats its legs, trying to flip over, but it can't. Not without your help. You are not helping. Why aren't you helping?
I want to help. I want to help the turtle. Why isn't that an option? Why isn't helping the turtle an option? Oh. Do I have to do everything around here? Fuck, I don't like that. I guess I'll pick the last one. I don't know. What do you guys think I should pick? I can't decide. I hate this. I just want to help the turtle. What does chat say? What do you guys think? Again, sorry if there'll be a delay between me following through. I turned on delay as much as Twitch would let me, but it feels like even then it's still a little big. Second one? Oh, okay. What, do I have to do everything around here?
Next up, question 3. Almost there. You get to cook for a group of friends, but are lacking some very important ingredients without which your meal will hardly be a masterpiece. From what little you can scrounge together, which will make the best topping for a pizza?
Ooh. I love that they gave 4 ways to say pineapple. Pineapple, 100% always and forever. Come on, you know it's pineapple. The only choice is pineapple. Stop lying to yourself. You think you'll get an option other than pineapple? Controversial statement. I love pineapple on my pizza. I think it tastes very good. But if we're gonna be honest, pepperoni. If you got a bunch of people and you want to go safe, you put pepperoni.
All right, final stretch. As I said, 4 is all anyone ever needs, right? You behold 2 doors, one planed and old, the other forged of gold. The old one seems to imply disgrace and shame. The golden door cries of nobility and grandeur. It's up to your brave soul to make the first choice. Which door will you enter?
I'll break the window and jump out. Let's go for gold. I don't want to fail again. Not like last time.
We got it. Let me just calculate the results. We'll take but a moment. Combative, antagonistic, despotic tendencies. Heck, I've
What
got
does
the
that
perfect
mean?
brew for you.
Wait, hold on. Think I'm fucking sleepy or something?
Let's go for 4 centiliters cinnamon whiskey, 2 deciliters apple juice, and 1 whole lime properly squeezed.
Oh, a whole lime inside of cinnamon whiskey? Like cinnamon and apple, that sounds good together. But a whole lime?
Next up, a splash of hot sauce and a splash of lime soda, with a side garnish of cinnamon caramel crystals.
I have no idea what this is.
The quiz tells no lie. I think I'll call it Armageddon Punch. First one's on the house.
I'll try it. The drink burns, the fierce and energetic taste of 1,000 suns exploding, wiping out countless civilizations with their decaying breath. Space-time warps in on itself, brutally folding dimensions down into a singularity that ignites under unfathomable pressure. It's almost a death-changing experience. I guess I like it.
Heckin' understatement of the century! Now what else can I get you?
Your tip jar's pretty neat.
Oh, thanks. Mortimer found the original oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones. It's a bit of a hassle, though. Keeps multiplying all the time. Take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere. Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while.
Oh, no, 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 I don't want it. Who else? I didn't want the piggy. No, I like having my loose coins everywhere. Who else works in the office?
Heck, were I able to count and name all the folks? Likely haven't fully realized the size of this place. We've got you Reapers and all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weariless data grinders of the Calculatorium, the Abysmal Archive with its archivists. Cadaver Resources. They're just plain odd, but someone's got to deal with the internal issues.
Cadaver Resources, like human resources. That's a good one.
Middle management. Nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but they don't visit us. Basically ever. Same with Fate. Many of the regular workers come by the den though, so keep your eyes and ears open. What else you got in mind?
I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I love her. Hello, Gus. The air is eerily cold, as if frozen in place, too scared to move an inch. Oi!
Huh? What do you want?
Sorry to bother you, I came here to meet new people.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate. Now I have to deal with a baby lemon.
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What do you do here?
I'm the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
What do you mean?
Liquor, spirits, booze, firewater, rock gut. You're daft or something. Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
I was wondering why the floor is so sticky. I thought this was just sort of like, you know, a dive bar situation, if you catch my drift.
Pretty gross, right? A gift to the world from all you pompous reapers. Or could be at least a little more considerate.
I appreciate you.
Gee, thanks. Something else you wanted?
How do you clean things anyway?
Simple. I float around and I possess stuff and make the stuff float into the trash bin. Like dust, for example. One dust particle at a time. Or the drinks. One droplet at a time.
Isn't that really tedious?
Maybe a bit tedious, yeah. As if the highest management ever gave any thought to us lowly drones. We're all nameless custodians and spawns to them, literally.
You ever thought we should get rid of them? Guillotine Jester.
Don't know if that's possible. They seem to be immortal. Maybe you'll figure out a way, find an opportunity. Something else you wanted?
What can you tell me about the barkeep?
Sorry, they're hella cool.
Why, thank you. You're nothing but a sweetheart, ain't ya?
Ah, shucks. You're the only one who truly treats Gus with respect.
And if you want to know the answer to this one, go and check out the first stream, which is uploaded to my YouTube channel, where soon I will be adding more content. There's been a large spell of no content. I apologize for that. Streams edits will be going on to there soon. Bye. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to work anyway.
Alright, and I can't afford anything, so let's just go on to the next day. We'll end when I get my performance review. I don't want the piggy. How do I get rid of the piggy? I'll just shove it in the drawer. Hold on. Oh my god, the X's go on top of the pig. University mourns as a grim epidemic claims the life of promising student. New vaccine that could save countless lives nearing completion. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Surgeon makes headway in skin regeneration, limb regrowth probably still decades away. Explosion enthusiastic teacher accidentally blows up their entire home in smithereens. A mournful procession moves through Sun County today as a delightful live streamer dies of old age. Real estate legend Christensen crushed after house collapses during sale. Client managed to escape. Irony. Screenwriter crushed under an avalanche of old bad film tapes. Spare 2 humans who seem helpful against the troubles. 2 humans have to die. Or spare any humans, okay. Morning Grim, okay. See if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones are always lie ahead. So let's see if I can prevent the super influenza outbreak this time around. So, only 2 will die. Anton Ravioli is known for making experimental games and genre-bending art pieces. Lately, they've experimented with pain-based control schemes, facial feature-based difficulty levels, psychedelic imagery, and incredibly addicting game mechanics. They're one small nudge away from making it big. I feel like they're the one the other guy was investing in. For now, they're online for death. Albert is an incredible human being, as in, never in all of history has there been anyone who has destroyed so many humans and social systems with such nihilism and greed. They will stop at nothing in their quest to squeeze out any short-term profit. They're definitely dying. A liar and a grifter, Francisco is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ingorant nonsense. These words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off. You've just saved a game developer's life. Satsumi is a ostrich jockey trainer, having been an ostrich jockey themselves until an ostrich kick ended their career. They know what it takes to make it in this brutal world of ostrich riding. After retiring, they see the birds as nothing more than a means to an end. As such, they run an ostrich fighting ring on the side. God, you're fucking lucky you're pitted against who you are, 'cause you would die immediately if it wasn't for these two. Choo choo! All about the best train ever. Whichever train Ashley is conducting, they constantly broadcast uplifting messages and jokes, brightening the passengers' day. So far I've gotten no one that can help this situation. Arwen went into the caregiver business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give, but are very sloppy at their job, mostly trying to con elderly into giving them money, or having them buy fake insurance. God, again, on any other day, you would die. But I only got a 2 murder quota today. Alright. So these 2 die. And all of these people will live. Alright. 2 died. I'm anxious not having my snow globe, I'm gonna be honest. What do you want?
That wasn't so good, was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work.
Yeah.
Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
Yeah, I can do this.
You were born for this. That's what fate keeps telling you, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a surge in your spine. A faint echo of a perfect chord.
Mm-hmm.
It's very close, Grand Reaper. Be seeing you.
Ta-ta.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
Crushing it. Profiles come in, I send them out. Clockwork.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
Wait, I wanted to ask about today.
Yes? What about today?
Did I make a difference? Did we help?
Oh, absolutely. Things are already looking up.
Good.
Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say... Your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty. So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
Thank you.
Oh, do not thank me, Grim. We are just getting started. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
I love the 4 claps.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
Piece of cake.
Careful, Grim. That is exactly the kind of hubris that will lead to a downfall.
Mm-hmm.
As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Alright, let's enjoy some off time, and I think we're nearing the end of this session. Alright.
Hey, pleased to see you again. Ain't much happening here today. It's a slow Sunday. Anything I can get you?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to make Gus's job harder.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Sup, my main man. Oh, I can't talk to Gus. Huh. Plant. Barkeeper, when did you get this plant?
Hey now, Sonny, we don't belong to nobody.
I really want to make a sculpture of this. Hang on. Are you from the plant department?
Who told you about the plant department?
I've heard rumors. I may or may not have been through this before.
Forget what you heard, Sonny. No such thing, anywhere.
I don't believe you.
Not gonna lose any sleep over that, Sonny.
Really?
We deny everything.
Come on, you can tell me. Boop.
Ain't nothing to tell.
Fine. I didn't want to know anyway.
And you never will. Ha ha ha. Alright, we're just kidding. It's not really that big of a deal anyway. Sonny, it's just a regular department. Not even that big. But it's very busy.
Why didn't you say so to begin with?
We're real tired of folks asking about the plant department. Is why we visit the den on Sundays. Lowers the chance of bothersome busybodies with annoying questions. Who even gave you the idea the department is anything interesting?
Does the Mystery Act just make you make you more compelling to people?
Might be. Can't help it though. There's theater in my xylem. Anything else, seeing as we're now deep in the soil of inquiry?
So, what's your name?
Me? I'm Herbert.
Fucking love Herbert.
You know, sort of like a herb-ert. A herb?
Pleased to meet you, Herbert. Shakes leaf.
Don't forget the green fella holding me up. That's my pal, Tim. Tim's a real hoot.
Oh, my bad. Nice to meet you, Tim. Shakes leaf.
Say hello, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Who's Tim?
Tim's my partner. All root, stem, and leaf. Sometimes they bloom and have the most delightful aroma.
I wish I had a nose.
Then the bees from the bee department find us very
I'm just imagining little bees with like tiny skulls on them. Wait, so the entire subsystem of plants is one system for all plants together, but bees and humans specifically get their own separate departments dedicated to just them.
Anything else?
There's a bee department?
Of course. Makes perfect sense, don't it? Don't ask about the bee department. Anything else?
I'll catch you later, Herbert and Tim.
Not in this lifetime, Sonny.
Hey, pleased to see you again. Ain't much happening here today. It's a slow Sunday.
What's the
Anything I can
deal?
get ya?
What's the deal with the plant?
You mean my favorite pot chock full of plant department goodness? They usually drop in on Sundays due to an aversion of people, which is funny because they're really quite sociable. Personally, I love their quirky sense of humor. What else is there to say?
I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Au revoir. Let's see what's for sale.
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Don't want any of that. I'm holding out for my snow globe again. Alright. I'm thinking with that, we'll wrap things up. Well, we had a disappointing start, being set back to beginning at ground zero. But I think we did our first week. We went through with flying colors. Keep an eye on here for any more streams throughout the week. I could always pop in with some more impromptu ones, you never know. Keep an eye on my Tumblr where I'll try and make posts, and keep an eye on the YouTube, because I may just start uploading there again pretty soon. I've been very busy, so I've been sort of neglecting that end of things to a degree. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if I don't see all of you again, a wonderful week. Ta-ta!